Good evening, everybody. My name is Keith Gibbs, and I'm the art teacher at Devon Forest Elementary. And this is an e-learning lesson for kindergarten through second grade. And what we are going to do is we are going to draw a picture of Hello Kitty. A very easy style, a very easy character to do. So I'm going to do it on this white piece of paper. And you will be able to follow along very, very easily. It is not that difficult. So we're going to use a Sharpie, but if you don't have a Sharpie and you don't feel comfortable with it just yet, you may use a pencil. But I'm going to use a Sharpie first, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to draw a small circle, sort of like on the side of the paper, right about here. Okay, and that is going to be the start of her bow. All right. Now, as far as I know, Hello Kitties are usually female, so that's why I said her. So after you do the circle, you are then going to do a U shape that connects from the circle, like this. Okay? And then you are going to do one more on the other side. And please feel free to pause the video or to go back if I'm going a little bit too fast. Just pause it and you will be able to catch up with no problem. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do the shape of the top of the head. So remember, the bow is kind of slanted a little bit, but we're going to do the shape of the head right here like this. Just a curved line like that. See, just a curved line coming out. Now, from that curved line, we're going to do one of the ears. Now, the easiest thing to do would be to do the ears first. So we're going to do two ears. We're going to do one ear here, and we're going to do the other ear on this side next to the ribbon, okay, or the bow. So now we are going to connect the lines to create the head. So now we're going to take the Sharpie and go all the way around and up and connect. Okay? So what we have is the Hello Kitty head along with the bow. So now we are going to then do the nose. Now the nose is usually a little upside down triangle. You know, a triangle goes this way, but Hello Kitty's nose is going to be going the opposite way. It's going to be going like this. Okay, so in the middle of the face, we're just going to draw a small triangle. Just like that. Very easy. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is even easier, is her eyes. Her eyes are usually black, but sometimes they have a white dot. So we're going to do two eyes. One circle, another circle. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of color it in, but we're going to put a small circle inside the eye to make it like her pupils, and then we're going to color around the eyes. Okay, just like that. Real simple design. And then we are going to add the whiskers on the side. Now you could add as many whiskers as you want. I'm just going to add two on each side coming out of the face. 1, 2, 1, 2. See? Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add clothes onto her, and we're going to make it really, really simple. So first we're going to put sort of like a little smile under her head, sort of like this, like she's about to wear a shirt. Okay? Now we're going to draw the two arms in a shirt like this. We're going to start with two lines on each side. 1, 2. Okay? And along with that, we are then going to bring the arm line down like this, and then another one like this, and then in, and in, and then the body. See, very simple. And then along with that, we're just going to add two hands, sort of like little mittens. So they're going to go like this, 1 and 2. Okay, and after we do that, we're going to do a very simplified version of some pants. Just draw a line down like that. Don't go all the way to the bottom because you want to draw her feet. Now you could either do pants or you can do a dress. It's totally up to you. And then you can have the feet at the bottom. Now, even though we have whiskers in the face, you could also add like claws on the sides if you want. I'm not going to do that because it's a very friendly kitty, so I'll just leave the hands and the feet like that. So since I don't like the way this eye looks a little bit, I'm going to darken it in. I'll just make it totally black. Okay. Now, you can also add a few things to it if you want to. It doesn't always have to be exactly the way the real Hello Kitty looks. You can kind of, if you wanted to, maybe add a few little eyelashes if you wanted to. If it's a girl. And you can add sort of like a hook in the ribbon like this. Just a little hook. Okay, and after you do that, on the shirt, you may want to add a little design. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put a very simple design. I'm just going to put a happy face. A happy Hello Kitty. And along with that, I'm going to write the words Hello, H-E-L-L-O, Hello Kitty. On this side, K-I-T-T-N-Y. Okay? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video very quickly, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of color. All right, and we're back. And as you can see, I just gave her some very simple colors, such as a pink bow, a red shirt, blue jeans, and the yellow happy face. And there you have it, a very simplified design of Hello Kitty at kindergarten through 2nd grade level. And once again, this is Keith Gibbs on the e-learning journey in which we had to make a lesson for the e-learning class. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.